We're back with another minifigure haul video. This one was listed as 200 plus minifigures, and I paid quite a bit more than I would normally pay for something this size, and I'm still unsure whether or not I overpaid, but I think that even though it was a higher price point, it did have what seemed, at least in the images when I was buying, to be a solid amount of good things. So yeah, then this here was 495 US dollars, roughly 700 Canadian dollars. And yeah, let's take a look and see if it was worth it or not. So yeah, we've just got several bags here of minifigures, and then we've got a car from probably a Batman set. Put that off to the side, and then we've got a T-Rex, and it is Lego, so that's good. Those guys are usually quite solid, so there's that. I'll just leave it off to the side for now because it takes up quite a bit of room. And then we have a dinosaur from one of the castle sets, and these ones here are pretty solid as well. So these two here, it's probably $100, maybe a bit more for those, so that's good. Box is empty. Put that off to the side, and yeah, let's take a look and see if we got a good haul or if we overpaid. We'll start with this bag here. Move that off to the side, and then we can start taking a look. And so yeah, $500 USD, 200 plus minifigures. That's like $2.25 or $2.50 per minifigure on average. And let's just take a look at the first one. And yep, it is real, so that is always good. So let's just put the helmet back on there. Few marks on it, but that should be able to wash out there and stuff like that, because it doesn't really look like pen marks or anything like that. So yeah, starting off strong with that. Got a motorcycle, usually not too much. Got a Imperial Guard, I'm thinking. Those of you guys usually aren't too expensive. We have the non-Mighty Micros form of Scorpion, and this one here has I believe significantly more value than the Mighty Micros version, so that there is a solid one to get as well. And yeah, that's one of the reasons why I wanted to pay, well, I mean, why I did pay significantly more for this than the average one, is because it seems to have a solid amount of themed ones and valuable ones and stuff like that. So yeah, then we got a horse. This here is from the old Western line, I believe. And yeah, that horse and saddle are well, not too surprisingly, but they are pretty solid. I'll just put it off to the side with the other animals for now. And there was a hare here somewhere. Always gotta love getting hair inside of used lots. I am going to put that in the garbage over there because don't want that falling anywhere else. They've got a Vision. That guy's pretty solid value wise, I believe. Can never go wrong with old castle armor and stuff. For First Order Trooper, Snow Trooper, Droid, Shadow Trooper, though that's on the wrong body. I believe that's a First Order crewman. The other thing that I saw a good amount in here of was Lord of the Rings, so we will set that aside and hopefully get a bit more. Got a Indian, another, actually I think that's the Battlefield one with the jetpack, and I think that one's actually got a decent amount of value, so we'll put that one up there. City, classic space, but the gold is worn, so there's that. Then we got another Lord of the Rings headgear, we'll put that up there. Got another hair. Always gotta love those gifts that they give, always finding them in almost every lot. Got Cole, this one here, for some reason the torso, whenever I get them, is always damaged, and this time here it's got some weird smudges on the back, so seems to be continuing that trend. More hair, very generous. Maybe I won't get any more hair in future ones if I got any luck think that's a CMF, another Geonosian. That's a good one to get. Put that there. And that, take the head off, is, I believe, Lord of the Rings from the Lake Shore? No, yeah, is it? No, Lake Town. Trooper, not Trooper, Captain. I thought I saw another hair there, and yep, there is another hair. Lots of hair today. Throw that one out. The plain yellow helmet is actually decently valuable, so that there's a good one to get. Got another Lord of the Rings hairpiece. Solid head, and it is all marked up, which is pretty common for those. Got a nice clone helmet. That one there does look to be real, so that's good. I'm not sure if that's one of the newer ones that doesn't have too much value or not, but they're always good to get. Then a 212th Trooper. No, that's 212th is more yellow orangish, I think. But still a real solid one there. Very difficult to get the cloth pieces on them. We got armor and plain torso, but dark gray armor and a solid stud head. That's always good. Can't remember this guy's name, but usually somewhat valuable, I believe. White Shark. I think that one has some good value as well. Black Widow. And then this here is the Arrest Palpatine. I just sold this guy a couple days ago. I think it was around 60 bucks, so that is a very nice one to get. Then we got, I think that's Spider-Woman. I haven't watched, so I'm not entirely sure, but I think I looked it up when I was looking at the lot, and it's like 10-15, so decent there. Stone Army. I think that's from one of the battle packs, but it is named. I think this here is a glow-in-the-dark spider. But, oh, I dropped it. But I'll put it in front of the light, and then we can see over here. And it's too bright because the lights are shining on the area. But we'll see if we can do that. And yep, it is glow in the dark. Those ones are always pretty cool. Got a trophy winner, though that it does. Okay, it's just really faint. It does have the pattern on it. Then we got the Hulk. I can't remember if that's one of the more valuable ones or one of the newer ones or something. Space Police. Those guys are somewhat decent, though they'll often be quite worn. I'm going to grab a box over here and then put the stuff into it. And then we will get on to the second bag. And I believe that this one here is fake. You can see there's a hole in the top, but I want to double check that in person because I know that the molds do change. It does have Lego on it, so it might be real. So that's quite possible to be a real one. I'll have to look closer. Then we got a bear, then another dinosaur, and that is real. I haven't seen the one with a thin neck too often. Usually you'll find the other ones. Got another horse, another horse, another horse, but this one has some nice barding on it with the nice dragon design. Then that one there, it's from a newer set. It only goes for a few dollars there. And then we've got the one from the Crown Knights. That there is, I think, my second favorite castle design. I like the Kingdoms line a little bit better. And then Pirate. I'll put that guy down here for now. Then we've got the one Lake Town guy. I don't think this is that one. It's the other one, though I can't remember what his headgear looks like at the moment. Then we've got this insect. I think this is from CMF, but also, I'm not sure if it's this one here, but that was also part of a set. But either way, I'm pretty sure that one there is surprisingly valuable. So there's that one. Another dark gray helmet. And we got this here, which is pretty cool with the armor, helmet, and all that stuff, shield, that there, and even the printed legs. one of the better looking castle ones there, and it's quite valuable, I'm pretty sure, so that's very nice to get. Then we've got the space, I can't remember, it's not Spirus, it's not I'm trying to remember. There's a whole bunch of these, and they look pretty cool. And the helmet, the transclear one, is one that is on the one Spirus droid, but I can't remember what one that one's from, but it's still a nice looking minifigure. And we got this one here, but it's got some Geonosian legs on him for Cole. Then we got Scooby-Doo. For some reason, you always get Scooby-Doo, some minifigure from Scooby-Doo in almost any lot, which I won't complain of because it's a pretty cool line. I think that this plume goes on this soldier, if I can line it up. There's that one. Then we got Flash. I think it has some value, but I'll just leave it there for now. I think this one is from, I already put it in the other box, I think, the Venom Doc Ock one. I got another trooper. These guys usually always just, almost as soon as you list them, they're gone. Got the paintball guy, then werewolf, and I'm pretty sure that one there also has some nice value, and it's just a pretty cool looking minifigure. And I think that is potentially the clone there, and depending on which clone that is, it'll be anywhere from like $5 to like 20 or 30 and stuff like that. And I think that that one is from the Lego movie. We'll just do some of this, and then we are going to get on to the big bag here. And yeah, then after this bag is gone through, we will see if this was worth it or not. Because, yeah, when you say $500 USD, it's quite a bit. But then when you put it into perspective, the listing said like 200 minifigures or something, then it's about $2 to $2.50 per minifigure. And then it seems a little bit more reasonable in order to get your money's worth from it. But it can still, depending on what exactly you get, might not be worth it. But we will see. The parts in here look to be nice ones and stuff like that. So then we've got another just build there. We got a canoe. I believe this here is an original brown, not reddish brown. That there is probably a somewhat decent one. Got a series minifigure, modern firefighter, Ray with a clone head. Got a Lord of the Rings head, I think, though I'm not entirely sure. And then the, I think it's ARC Trooper legs. I just found his torso. Top pauldron, and then helmet and head in the recent video, so that can help complete them if I need those parts later on. Then we've got Shaggy. Those guys are always real good sellers. Then we've got another nice barding for a horse. We've got the red and the blue. I think the blue one looks a little bit cooler. Oh wait, that's where that guy is. I set him on the animal pile for some reason. Then we got Roger. You can tell him apart because of the dark orange legs, and then because those ones are somewhat difficult to get. We got Bilbo, missing his hairpiece, but I'm pretty sure, at least I used to have a fair amount of those to use. So there's that. We got Blacktron. Those guys there are nice looking, and it seems to be in pretty decent condition, so that should be a solid sale. Put that down there for now though. Then we've got the Princess Leia. It's not the smooth hair version, so I remember I saw her in the bag somewhere, so she is here somewhere right here. But even so, even though it's not the smooth hair, it still is a solid one there. Then yeah, we had the other Lord of the Rings torso. These guys here, the cracks are very difficult to see because you'll usually need to put a pair of legs in for them to show, because they're very difficult to see otherwise. But Lord of the Rings can never go wrong in that. Legolas's hair, got a Woo. I think that's a Luke torso and head. Actually, that might even be his legs too. And then we've got another Lord of the Rings hairpiece, and then this torso might be Lord of the Rings as well. I'd have to double check. It might be one of the elves. I'll have to look a bit closer. And then that's the headgear I was thinking of for that. Let's put the headgear on there, and that one there is a solid sail. I think that is a Lord of the Rings head. Put that over there. And then here is the helmet for the trooper. Still no cloth piece for him. Actually, no. Yeah, I'm not sure. No, the other. Yeah, it's that one that has the cloth piece, I think. I'm not sure if it's that one or the other one that was from the battle pack. Got Rey. Then Captain America. Then just another brick thing. And then we've got another Geonosian. That looks, for some reason I don't recall that design, but it looks to be real. The slot there, it seems just a little bit unusual, but yeah, I guess that's what it's like. Guess I just somehow never noticed that. We've got another Lake Town guard with the wrong head. I think that's a Rey head there. And then I was just trying to keep an eye out for this to see if it was the one mold version. So I'll set that aside and look a bit closer later, because yeah, they're just trying to separate the two, trying to see if there's a difference between the two new armor pieces, between the new armor piece and the old one for the Minecraft sets on Bricklink, and they didn't have the one. Then we got another thing there. Put that aside. Got the Golden Lloyd. Those ones are really fast sellers. Got the Golden Dragon thing. Hawkeye. Okay, I don't think this is Owen Lars. I think this is Han Solo. So there's that. And then we've got, that might be something from Lord of the Rings. It's very familiar looking. Got another zombie cheerleader. I think we had one before. Then found the base of the Shadow Trooper. Put the headgear, in the helmet in the other container already. And so it's not together. Then we've got a Unkar's Thug. We'll see if this one here is real. And it is real. The other one we found in the previous video wasn't. There's that. And then we got some legs there. And then this here is, I don't know if I've ever actually gotten this one before, but I think it's a pilot clone. Pretty solid, I believe. So there's that one. And yeah, there's not that many quantity-wise of the ones up there per se, but on an overall level, there's just a really high quantity of like $5, $10, $15 minifigures aside from that stuff. And that's why, even though there isn't too much up there, it still has a solid amount of value. And then we've got another Shadow Trooper. Then we've got, actually that was his legs on here. And then we can swap that and then put his legs on there. And that one's complete. And then we can put his legs on there. And then that one's complete. Got another Lord of the Rings hairpiece. And then a orc torso and legs. Another Lord of the Rings one there. That might be, I think it's the wrong head, but I'm thinking with the cape that might be the Master of the Town. I'll have to look a bit closer. That is definitely fake. Yeah, without a doubt, that is not real. Got the Weeping Angel. I'm curious to see if the legs are in here, because I got the legs in a recent, well, I haven't gone through it on here yet, but I saw a pair of the legs for this in a recent haul I had, so that'll complete it. And so that there is a very solid one. Then we got another of the helmets for the Shadow Troopers and another hairpiece. Put that one in the garbage. Got another motorcycle. And this here is Space Batman, I believe. So I think that one is somewhat decent. Got another motorcycle. And then another motorcycle. With the minifigure still there. Then got Garmadon. I think that pretty much all tall versions of Garmadon are at least somewhat decent. Then you got this one here. Can never tell unless I look at the thing. Actually, the arm printing I think is a giveaway, and I don't think, well, actually I think it has arm printing. I'd have to double check, but either way, those guys are usually still somewhat valuable, so it's always good to find those. And I got another pair of Roger's legs, so that's good there. Then I got an Iron Man. So many versions of him. I'm not sure if that's one of the good ones or not. And we got the headgear of the clone. I guess I didn't set his legs aside, but that there is real nice. Got one of the Lord of the Rings knives. Then another cool golden dragon. And it's another Lord of the Rings torso. And then a set of Geonosian legs again. Then a Geonosian helmet. Got part of Zeke, just his torso. His legs are common just because they're plain dark brown. So we'll have to see if we can get his head. Then we got Fred, and I think that one there, I usually sell for around 35 or so. So it's always solid. Then have the Oranges and Peaches book. See if there's anything inside. There isn't. Got a Thor. The guy, no idea what his name is, but I think has a little bit of value. Then we got Chewbacca's torso and legs, and just saw his headgear over here. And so that is a complete Chewbacca, but probably cracked if I had to guess. Pirates of the Caribbean head, I think, unless that's one of the ones from Lord of the Rings. There. Superman. Nice classic castle torso. And there's Bilbo Baggins hairpiece. But his torso is almost always cracked without fail. One of the Temple Guards heads from Indiana Jones. Geonosian headgear. Another white shark. Then we got the legs, and over here's the rest of it, of the one, I think it's a CMF. Has a little bit of value. I don't think it's too crazy though. Geonosian again. Another Geonosian. And another hairpiece. Put that one in the garbage. Another horse. Some more Lord of the Rings. I think he's just missing a hairpiece there. I don't think that's Legolas. Part of BB-8. Mighty Micros. There, another nice classic castle. Nindroid. I believe that is a Lord of the Rings head again. Toriel. Oh, that one going flying. Then I think this is one of the Ultron ones. I think that this version here is the expensive one that goes for like 30 or so. And I think that's the Harry Potter one there. Another Harry Potter one. I think those are from the same book. A Captain Gree helmet. And I believe that is all. So yeah, high price point, but I believe that there is pretty solid value in this. I probably did overpay on this one here. It was just at the end of the year. I was trying to get one more lot just before the end of the year so I could count it towards the total. And this is the one that was there. And yeah, got it for that. I'm pretty sure that I'll still get quite the decent value from it because the stuff does seem to be in pretty solid condition. And even in the common stuff, there's a lot of really nice value that'll add up fast. You just need 70 $10 minifigures to reach the $700 mark and stuff like that. And there's quite a few in here that are around that mark. But yeah, overall, yeah, thanks for watching, and I have lots of work to do, And yeah, thanks for watching if you got this far, and hopefully I'll have another haul video out next week. I'm trying to aim for one minifigure haul video per week every Saturday. We'll see how it goes. I got a whole bunch of things, purchases that I can film, but we'll have to see how much I'll be able to get filmed. But yeah, thanks for watching.